Good morning, everyone. My name is Timidor. I'm the president and founder of Timidor Humanitarian Foundation, and I'll be your tutor for this section of entrepreneurship. And we are going to be dealing with generative AI for businesses. Now, before I start, I would want to say this. It's important that we all know the purpose in which this program and these courses are being created, in the sense that knowledge to me deals more with application than theories and talks and so much of statements everywhere. I prefer you to understand exactly the how to than maybe fixing lots of definitions in your mind, at the end of the day not getting the essence of the whole class. So it's important that you all understand the reason why you are going through this program. The purpose of this program is for you to have hands-on skill to generate income for yourself. And it's so very, very important that as much as I would really love to explain everything you're going to be learning on this program to you, it's important that you yourself, you concentrate so very much to avoid any form of distractions. Note, this section is being recorded because we are going to be sharing these recordings with each and every one of you. And at any point in time, you do not really understand what I am trying to say, you can easily put it on the comment section. I will explain myself in a more clearer version again. And as much as possible, I will try to break it down to its barest minimum, because I want every one of you to understand vividly what I am trying to say, because proper communication is bettered in true understanding. If you are not understanding me, it means I am not communicating right. So if there is any reason for any confusion in my explanation, please let me know. So our program for today is dealing majorly with generative AI for businesses. So presently we are in the module 1 of this course. We're in the module 1 of this course. So it means that if you've never heard of AI before, you are going to be learning about AI for the first time here, and you're going to be getting hands-on practical skill on artificial intelligence. So let's kick off. Now, what is artificial intelligence? From what you can see on my screen, we try to make our training sections as cartoonish as possible, even for the adults and for the students and for the kids, for parents or even teachers, or for even government parastatals. We try to make everything in a cartoonish manner. The reason being that we try to fix our modules in the sense that if you can envision the pictures of what we show you in your mind's eye, it will be very easy for you to understand everything that we are saying. Okay, so most of you must have heard the word artificial intelligence before. Some of you encounter the word on the internet, people talking about it. So today you're going to be learning what it is, and in the most basic form. Artificial intelligence, as you can see on my screen, is when computers and machines are made to think and act like humans. They solve problems, learn from experience, talk talk to us and even understand pictures or voices just like people. So I will want to explain this in in a form that you can easily just get it easily. So artificial intelligence is like, I would love to use the word, is like a robotic assistance. A robotic assistance, an assistance that basically can have a human form as well as can also have no human form, in the sense that AIs can be programmed into machines like robots that walk, that can cook, that can do maybe lots of menial jobs in the house. AIs can be programmed in such manner. And also AI can be programmed as machines that can talk to you, but you can just hear their voices, hear them, see them do things like that. So it's important that we understand that AI, in summary, is like a robotic assistant that can help you in doing lots of difficult tasks in life. AIs can, one, play games with you. Most of the time, when you are playing, for instance, you open a chess game on your phone and you are playing chess on your phone, you will be wondering, how am I playing? I'm playing chess and there's another player on the other end playing alongside me. That player at the other end playing alongside you can be said to be an AI, a bot that is making the game interesting to you so that at least you can have a play partner. For other individuals that like maybe the PlayStation game, whether from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 5, at times the PlayStation comes with two pads. So one player, if your friend is with you or you have a family member with you, one can hold one pad while you hold the other pad. Just imagine if maybe that family member is really not with you. What happens? Are you going to not play, or is there a way it can be worked out so that you still enjoy your game? Yes, for sure. So it when quite creating the gaming system, AI was also introduced into the gaming system, in the sense that when playing these games, you can easily play with an AI that can act as a friend or a family member or anyone that can help you enjoy the game better. On the other side, you can find out that at times these AIs can be, their strengths can be regulated. For instance, in terms of, that's why when you are playing games on your phone, you can find out that the game ranges from one level to another level. From level one is easy. When you are playing with the computer on level one is easy. When you're not playing with the computer on level two, it's getting more difficult, because at level two, they have made the robot more smarter than when it was in level one. In level three, the AIs are now very, very smart, very, very smart. It's not difficult to win them. So, like the same way when you are playing the PS, there are times whereby the computer, as people always say, but it is an AI robot behind the scene who is playing with you, can even win you to the game. It's always very funny at times that a robot wins you. So a robot AI is our robotic assistants. So I just gave you a scenario where AIs can actually function in a real life scenario. Now, two, AI can work in the area of face recognition. At times, some of you have all these gadget phones that's very intelligently smartphones that at times when you even drop the phones can even interact with you. So, and the phones get to really know your face. At times you teach it how to get to see your face on screen. Okay, the phone gets to, tells you open your eyes, you open your eyes. It tells you close your eyes, you close your eyes. It tells you turn your face to the left, you turn it to the left. It tells you turn it to the right, you turn it to the right. So the AI gets to understand your face so that the next time you're holding your phone, when you show it your face, it is able to open the phone. Okay, let me ask you a question. If I hold your phone and you've already put your face on that phone as the owner of the phone, if I try using my face to unlock that phone, is it going to open? Definitely not. It's not going to open that phone. So therefore, it's very important that as you understand AI, you get to understand the fact that AIs are very, very smart machines, are smart robots that does lots and lots of things. Now, also think of AI like a smart robot brain. Now, there are lots of things that you might want to do on the natural that you just might not be able to do it based on the fact that you are thinking that you do not really have the expertise to do such types of jobs or such types of tasks. That is why AI does actually exist. So AI can easily help you think smarter than yourself in that area of expertise. For instance, you want to draft a proposal, you want to draft a letter, you want to send an email, you want, there are lots of things AIs can do for you. So an AI can easily draft a letter for you, can easily send an email for you, can easily do all this for you. Okay, for instance, we have two types of WhatsApp. We have the regular WhatsApp and we have the WhatsApp business. You will notice that on your WhatsApp business, there are lots of features behind the scene. For instance, one of the features is auto response, which means when you chat the person and the person is not online presently, you just find out that you see some individuals, you will see some individuals send you back a message, an auto response message telling you that just drop your feed, just drop why are you calling? Just tell us why you are calling. Then once we are online, we are going to be responding to you. So that is an AI behind the scene trying to assist you in that business, responding to clients before you maybe see the message or before you have a chance to maybe give the customer or client a quick reply. So AIs can help you interact with a customer through pre-programmed messages. So your WhatsApp has an AI on it. So AIs can even talk to you when you are bored. For instance, you can even pick up your phone and tell an AI, eh, ChatGPT, I am bored. Can we talk? It can even ask you, what do you want to talk about? So AIs are very smart technologies that can help assist you in diverse areas of life. So let's get ahead. Next slide, you are seeing on your screen now, how is AI different from your normal computer? How is AI different from your normal computer? AI can figure out things on its own. For instance, AI can AI can actually get to learn different things from past mistakes. For instance, if you tell an AI, ask an AI this question. Presently, as I'm shooting this, as we are recording this class right now, the current president of Nigeria happens to be President um, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So AI, when you now get on the system and you type, who is the president of Nigeria? The AI is not going to tell you that the president of Nigeria is President Goodluck Jonathan or President Muhammadu Buhari. Why will an AI not do that? But it is possible that your normal regular computer, if it has not been updated and has such type of information in its library, it can still tell you that the president of Nigeria is still Goodluck Jonathan if it has not been updated. And AI is a smart technology that gets to improve over time through machine learning. Now, this now takes us to the next phase. I know that lots of you have heard the word machine learning at different diverse occasions before. And you might be wondering, machine learning is big English in a Nigeria context, big English, like your regular computer that you might just tell, okay, you might use the calculator of the computer and say 1 plus 1, it will tell you 2. You can just make it maybe do a particular thing at a particular time. AIs are much more technical than your regular computation, in the sense that it can do multiple tasks at the same time. And AI can be generating a picture for you, it can be generating text for you, it can be generating marketing materials for you, are all at the same time. And they are very smart and they are very, very fast. Unlike the maybe regular humans that will, maybe you give them a job to do, they will tell you, sir, your oga, you have to give me maybe 3 days or to do this particular work. Oga, I not get time. That an AI is not that like that. An AI gets the job done immediately and they learn from their past mistakes so that should in case there is any form of future occurrence, they do not repeat the same mistake. So they figure out things on their own. And AIs are like little babies that when they were tender, they add certain types of information. Like a child, when a child is small, a child gets to suck the breast while trying and cannot crawl. Then it cannot crawl. A child does not crawl when it is giving birth to. Maybe 3 months later, or even some 6 months later, some 9 months later, you find out they are crawl. A child is trying to crawl because why? They are trying to learn about life. Then when they are like 1 year, they have started walking, 2 years, they have started communicating. That is how AIs are. AIs have been built in like human beings that can grow in knowledge and grow in expertise. Now, how does AI get to grow in knowledge and get to grow in expertise? They do this through what you call machine learning, which I told us before. I said they get to understand a, a situation through you training them and teaching them how to go through that situation. Through you training them and teaching them how to go through that situation. For instance, let me give you an explanation. If you want to teach an AI how to understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10, what you are going to be doing is that you will bring lots of scenarios of 1 written, lots of scenarios of 2 written, lots of scenarios of 3 written, lots of scenarios of 4 written, 5 written, 6 written, 7 written, 8 written, 9 written, and 10 written. So you are going to tell the AI the clear difference between 1 and 2, as well as you are going to tell it the clear difference between 1 and 3. The clear difference between 2 and 3, you are going to tell it the clear difference between all these numbers and how they look. So when the AI gets to understand all these numbers and how they look, the AI can want to confuse between 1 and 0 and 10, because 1, 0, and 10 looks the same. So you might now need to give the AI something like a separator, a space, to understand that when you are seeing 10, 10 is going to be like 1 and 0 without a space. But anytime there's a space between 1 and 0, 1 is 1 and 0 is 0. So when you teach it in that form of way, the next time you now come back, or someone else, even not you, coming back and ask the AI, what is two? It gets it because you have showed it tools in different scenarios and in different occasions. We are going to be doing another test at the end of this module. So I'm just trying to explain different scenarios on how AI gets to understand life and how they are different from your regular computer. Your regular computer can just perform a task at a time, and that is one of the major differences. But AIs can perform multiple tasks at the same time, making no mistakes, and being very, very accurate with the information. Before now, AIs were not as smart as the way they are now. But with the evolution of time and technology and space, AIs are getting smarter and smarter by the day through human experiences and learning from us humans. There was a particular company I worked for like 5, 6 years ago. This company, it was, I think that they were, it was, that was when I think AI was being trying to be, they were trying to work on AIs in using cheap labor in Africa. Because then the company will give us things like road track and tell us to show the robot the road tracks. They will give us things like traffic light and tell the robots to show us, we will tell the machine the difference between red, green, and yellow. Though before then, there will be an handout that we read through to teach these machines. So that was the period whereby AIs were being taught with cheap labor in Africa generally. So I was part of that phase. And that is why to a reasonable extent, I know so much about artificial intelligence. And the truth is this, in this program, you are going to be learning so much about artificial intelligence and how to generate monies and cash, increasing your income with artificial intelligence. Are you excited? I know that you are excited. So let's get to the next slide. Now, we have different types of AIs. We have the narrow AIs. These narrow AIs are AIs that can just do one job. Some like Siri or Alexa. Siri is that AI inside an iPhone. So AIs of such nature can just do just a particular job. Ask Siri, how can I get to a particular place? Siri can just easily explain that to you because Siri is not made to maybe do so much of hardness or jobs. If you ask Siri, I want you to develop a project for me and in this area with images and books and the like, Siri can tell you that I am not created to go that technical and deep in my area of generation and expertise. So if you want more details, Siri will not tell you, it cannot recommend a third party application for you that can actually do that for you. So Siri can be regarded as narrow AI. Siri can be regarded as narrow AI. Alexa also can be regarded as narrow AI. So on level 2, which is the level at which we are right now and still dreaming, this would be a robot as smart as a person. It could solve any problem, not just one. It can solve multiple problems. So these robots, they can solve multiple problems for you very, very well and intelligently as well. So then this general AI, let me go further in it. This is the level in which AI is presently. So these AIs can generate images, text, pictures, even solve mathematical equations for you, help you with difficult tasks that you cannot do on a regular basis. They are very, very fast, smart, sharp, like a geek. So they are very, very excellent in their delivery. They can do multiple things for you, attend to customers, take orders, talk to you, while before maybe you are keep you busy, keep a customer busy while the system is trying to generate things. You at times an AI can tell you hold on while he's trying to fetch an information, but while he's trying to fetch the information, he's already playing music for you to just keep you active. From time to time, he will tell you, hold on, I'm coming, I'm trying to work on the system, stuff of that nature. AIs are getting very, very, very technical. So that is the general type of AIs. That is where the technology is presently. But personally, I think that the future of AI is already here, in the sense that it's been said that China has robots that are military in nature that can fight wars. For instance, a robot that can fight war is majorly made of electronic chips and maybe metals. So that's the super level AI. You find out that in some sci-fi movies now, you have some human beings that their mind and smartness is actually sharper than the regular type of humans. So that in that case and in that scenario, it is important that you understand that AIs, to me, it has gotten to that level already, but it is being claimed in the general sense that AI is not yet there. But before they act it in movies for you, just know that it is somewhere existing already. So the super intelligent AIs, they are telling you that it's the future of AI, but it is here already. It is here and here already. There are lots of, for instance, you can find out that someone might not have eyeballs. Eyeballs are being created now for you and installed for you. There are AIs presently that are doctors, there are AI lawyers, there are AI consultants, there are AI strategists that can do different jobs for you. And there was a finding, there was a research recently that happened where an AI played a game with a human being and beat the world best in that particular game. So that is how smart AIs are presently. So it is important that you understand where AI is and where AI is heading to. So let's go to our next slide to be faster a little. Let's take the next slide. So how does AI really work? So this explanation is something that I explained to us previously. This is machine learning. You can say, how does AI really work? You can replace that with machine learning, in the sense that let's see what is happening in this picture. First, I told us, I say, show it lots of pictures of cats and dogs. Then on the next slide, I told you, tell it the right answer. Then on the third slide, I told you, the robot learns the differences like tail, ears, and the size. A regular dog, not the Chihuahua type of dog. Even there are some cats that are actually big as like a Chihuahua, but in a general sense, most dogs are bigger than cats. Their ears are actually not the same as the ears of a cat. The ears of a cat is constantly standing; it never falls. Unlike dogs, that some breeds, their ears can fall, their ear can be standing. Then, when it comes to in terms of the tail, the way the tails of a dog waggles is different from the way that of a cat does. So later on the fourth slide now, on the fourth picture, you are seeing later it sees a new picture and makes a smart guess. That's AI learning in um in practical. That's AI learning how to understand and how to get to know certain things. So we teach the AIs, then later on they get to improve through machine learning and help humans later on. So we are going to be seeing other scenarios of this in other modules as we progress. So you can find out that AI in the real world scenario, Netflix uses AI to recommend shows you'd like. So, for instance, if you are watching maybe regular Ninja Housewives, they find out that you like all these movies that have to do majorly with relationship. That is what they will be presenting to you. Have you not been on YouTube before? Now, you find out that you watch the video. The next suggestion of the video is a video related to the one you just finished watching. So, what they actually want to do is that they want you to remain within the app. So the more you remain there, the more monies they make. So that is AI trying to do the job of marketing behind the scene. Also, self-driven cars. There are cars that drive themselves now. And like I told you before, I work in a company that will taught the AIs how to understand road tracks, how to get to understand traffic lights. So that is how self-driven cars are being made with such type of technologies. Then also, I told you that chatbots helps to answer your questions when you shop online. There are different one at times when you get into a site, a robot is already asking you, how can we be of help to you? So AI, those that is the job of an AI working behind the scene. This is a real time scenario of how AIs work in our times like this. Have you also noticed that you can be discussing about a particular matter now with a friend of yours? 5 minutes later, you go on your phone, you see an ad on that particular thing. Note, your mobile phone microphones, your mobile phone cameras, the sensors on your mobile phone they are AIs that monitor those things to market certain products to you. So it is not something you should be scared about. So their AI that is their major work. Crawl into your devices, collect information, sees what you like, and then in turn begins to market certain product of in the area of your interest to you. So that is how AI actually works also in the real life scenario. So I said, imagine this. If you had a magic backpack that helps with homework, told jokes, clean your room, and got better at it every day, that backpack would be powered by what? AI. Exactly. Think about it. If you could make a robot that helps people, what would you do? That is going to not be your assignment. How would it learn? So in our next section, I would want each and every one of you to think of something that you want to make and how you are going to teach it how to do that particular task. So this is going to be the end of our module 1. Thank you. God bless you and see you in our next module. You have a nice time.